Hey guys, Emergency Education Point. Welcome back to my channel. This video is from about 7 weeks ago from the Sycamore Creek Apartments in Orion Township, my last residence. I was there for just over 3 years, spent 40 grand, regret it now just because of how Sycamore Creek was operated. Definitely one of those places that needs to be under new management. Anyway, apartment living is not fun. I guess my standards are high. This lawn service was crap. Maybe better than the one before them. This was their first year. I simply started a communication with lawn service. The office staff didn't really like it. But the guy that walks in here after the owner comes through that door, I approached him at a different building and said, hey, the guy didn't do anything about blowing the grass off in front of the door and on the patio. He's like, oh, man, I got you. And then he went and told his boss, and I guess his boss told office staff, and I guess Jen, Emily's the property manager, Jen's her sidekick, just said I was a complaining motherfucker, trying to make the community better. I want to thank the viewer that said Sycamore Creek is a shithole. I know we try to make the place we live or think it's better than it is. We try to make it the best we can. So that really opened up my eyes. I'm in a bigger, better place, better location even. And this video basically stems from, I think it was my day off. I was taking a nap and I awoke to hear the blower. Well, I was already awake for a minute, so I had caught my bearings. The blower stopped when they went in front of my patio. I can't tell you every interaction with lawn service, but I'm the type of guy that gives the guys tips and beverages, whatever. But anyway, so it was the owner who starts off the beginning of this video, and I went out and I was like, you guys suck, fuck you, flipping him off. And then he came, got in my face and threatened me. They left. I went back inside, got on my bike, and was driving by a couple of them. The guy with the headphones, the longer-haired guy, and the first guy who walks in here at the beginning of the video, who says, I don't pay no attention to these type of people, was going by, saying, I'm just looking for your boss. I'm not going to yell at you guys or anything. And they had already conversed. And the one young guy is like, you better not. I'll beat your ass or something, whatever. I do have some audio. When I was on my bike. I haven't included it here, but these guys ended up stealing a couple of important, sentimental, mostly value boulders when I was doing landscaping. Some cool boulders I had in front of my door when I left for like 40 minutes the following week. So I did file a police report on that. Told the cops I didn't want anyone to get in trouble. Was hoping they would do an APB to pull over their truck with my stolen goods and their lawn equipment, probably in their trailer. They had my stuff. But anyway, I guess the video speaks for itself. I'm trying to point out the crimes by these people and the lies. So try not to point fingers at me. We just try to shed light on a lost society and on a rogue government. So thumbs up to all the auditors out there. Thanks anyone for watching. I appreciate everyone. Take care. Oh, I do need to add that at the beginning, I thought I was getting a cam back, but he was showing me that he was on the phone calling 911. Peace. This guy is with First Oakland Lawn and Snow, and he's the owner. He just assaulted me. There's another. And then he just came in here and told her that I assaulted him and his coworkers.
I don't pay no attention when he's got to be lying. Nope.
All right, guys, so this is what they do. They provide shit lawn service, and then they rat out residents to try to get them to do their job. Hey, do better. Do better. Come on.
We don't need people like this.
Anybody put hands on anyone?
Nope.
If you could tell me the 5 elements of the First Amendment, you would get mad respect. I know you only learn a little bit at the beginning, and it's a short training in constitutional law study scenario. But there's 5 elements to the First Amendment. Wondered if you guys, this is one of them. You guys... All right, guys, so Sycamore Creek is a shithole, as one of my viewers mentioned after my last video when the Oakland County Sheriffs were here. They're going to know me when they show up. This guy is with First Oakland Lawn and Snow, and he's the owner. He just assaulted me. There's another. And then he just came in here and told her that I assaulted him and his coworkers.
And here's one right here.
This is the guy that's like ratted me out to his boss so his boss could try to get me in trouble. You guys want to give your names for the record?
Yeah.
No? Okay.
I don't pay no attention when he's got to be blind.
Nope.
Hey,
It's 3355.
It's 510.
hey, 911, I need a deputy. I've been assaulted by the lawn service owner, First Oakland Lawn and Snow, and by one of his workers. It's on recording. And then they're calling you telling I've assaulted them, so make sure the deputies holster their weapons and they de-escalate and they go after the right people. And I know this is being recorded. You better relay the proper information. What is your name? For the record and for my YouTube viewers, I want your name, dispatch.
You don't gotta do nothing. She knows now.
The address is going to be 3355 Thornwood, Orion, Michigan 48359.
Good day.
You're welcome. Sycamore Creek Apartments. We're in the leasing office.
Hey, can we have your name?
They don't. That's
They don't do that.
dispatch.
Hey,
They don't give you your name.
Dispatch, I'm going to get the 911 call. This call, I'm going to get the recording. I'm going to get body cameras. I'm going to get who you are. You're a public servant.
My deputies should be arriving shortly. Are you able to get outside?
What is your name? Okay, guys, they're trying to do something in secret with the government. They're trying to pin this on the good guy. They just want to point the finger and say, you're the fucking bad guy. That's the bad guy. That's what he's trying to do.
Wow, more foul language.
Go ahead. Oh, we can't swear? I didn't, we haven't.
Mentally ill, bro?
Wait a minute. We don't have people die for our First Amendment right?
Can I ask?
Do we have people fight for our First Amendment right?
Go take your medicine. I think it's time.
Yeah, look at you. You're slurring your words. You got no fucking teeth, man. Your boss comes up to me threatening me with fucking violence, and he's shivering. His lips are quivering.
There they are. They're pulling him right now.
Good.
All right, guys, I gotta switch this over. No, it's right.
6 o'clock. Not a bad day. I wouldn't want to do it again.
All right, guys, so this is what they do. They provide shit lawn service, and then they rat out residents to try to get them to do their job. And then they call the police after they commit violence, 2 of them, against a resident at one of their job sites. And then they claim that the victim is committing violence, so the police will come here and take care of them.
I got his address. I got everything.
Hey, you're a bootlicker, right?
What's the address?
Hey, are you a bootlicker?
Hold on, he's gonna get.
Are you a bootlicker? Hey, sir, are you a bootlicker?
3105.
Look at this guy.
3105.
3105.
Look at this guy.
49 Aspen Drive.
Damn, I gotta go get my other phone. Can you call 911? I gotta go get my other phone to call 911. We gotta get some accurate information. These guys are clowns.
Turn his phone on.
You guys are clowns. You're a liar, sir. You're a bootlicker. You're gonna kiss the police's ass. I'm not gonna do that. And you're gonna be the one that might have a ticket coming. Because they know me. They know I'm not a criminal.
They probably do know you.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Last company for the last year.
Oh, really? Oh, ho, ho, ho. There's all that secret. There's all that secret stuff I'm telling you about,
That's why I
Rachel.
wish Emily was here.
She's awesome.
We just cut off.
We'll highlight her.
He's mentally ill, man.
Guys, I'm mentally ill because of my shorts because they're cut off, but they're not. They were bought that way. I didn't just do it that. I didn't just do it that way. They were bought that way.
He came up right to us when we're trying to work and shit.
This is where they bury themselves, running their mouths. Go ahead, guys. Put it all out there. Become there. He don't even know how to. Oh, I guess he's picturing me up.
Yep.
Is that your First Amendment right?
YouTube channel.
Is that your First Amendment right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, is my language my First Amendment right? You're gonna call 911 over a First Amendment protected activity. Me
3
have an
times.
issue.
You've assaulted us 3
3
times.
Oh, what was the assault, sir? What is assault by
Ran my
definition?
foot over.
Criminal assault. Yeah, with the
Okay,
lawnmower,
no,
right?
That's what exactly right.
I know. That's
They got they in office. They got all the dates. and everything.
Oh, this is fantastic. Oh, this worked out beautifully. There's beautiful Rachel. Anyway, I want to thank one of my viewers that said Sycamore Creek is a shithole. It took me a couple of days for it to dawn on me. Sycamore Creek is definitely a shithole. That's why these guys got the contract. All right, guys, you're going to be able to call this number and blow it up.
You take a picture of that. Now you're going to have a situation.
Oh, I'm going to have a situation. Okay, first Oakland Lawn and Snow. There's the number, guys. A situation.
You know what that's called? That's slander. You're slandering somebody's company, and that ain't got nothing to do with you.
Oh, this guy's not very bright, guys. He's just showing you guys all that. The cops probably know it's me, so they're just taking their sweet time making this guy pay his employees, which he probably pays them shit. Oh, I swore. That's my 5th time. Call the feds.
Wow. Keep your mouth running. Come on, keep your mouth running. The cops are here. Keep your mouth running.
Right.
Come on.
You guys wait. This is gonna be good. All right, guys. We got Oakland County Sheriff's car 1350. Hey, hey, do better. Do better. Come on. I mean, they're closed. If they, what's your name and badge number, sir?
Deputy Buting, 1935.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Mike.
You as well, sir. How are you?
If they were open, I'd give you a hard time about that.
Who's that?
The way you guys park sometimes.
Oh. What's this place?
Yeah.
on today?
Pleasure
Why
to
you
make
called
your
on
acquaintance. I know some of your coworkers. I have a YouTube channel. Oh, go ahead. Feel free.
All right. Well, yeah. Okay. Let's start with someone. Anyway, let me show you where you live.
He's gonna show them where I live, guys. You know I'm gonna have to edit my video now.
White chair right there. White chair by the door right there. Sure. Okay. Okay.
These guys are
My
clowns,
guys
sir.
were over here.
You'll figure it out.
He came out doing this and calling us a bunch of pussies and dicks. We're gonna kick your ass. Blah blah blah. You do a horrible job and blah blah blah. You know.
We're gonna
so
kick your
this
ass.
is the third time it's happened. Okay. So
Came up and got in your face.
yeah.
Look at the pretty girl on the right, guys.
This is the third time it's happened. You know, all we're doing here, we're trying to do a job, and that's it. You
In and
know,
out.
we don't need people like this.
Anybody put hands on anyone?
Nope.
Very good.
He did commit a criminal offense, and so does one of his employees. Whatever they're fabricating about, like me saying, we're going to kick your ass. I don't really have people here that I can make kick their ass, but he's obviously misspeaking. But he came up to me very close and got in my face like he was going to attack me. That's criminal assault without the battery, but threatened battery. And then his worker, when I rode by him, he's the biggest piece of dirt that started this with the Lions hat on. I said, I'm not going to swear coming by. I rode by on my bike. I'm looking for your boss, the owner.
We step away from them, we'll talk.
Yeah, very good. All right, guys, we got 2 cop cars because, you know, they want to make sure everybody's safe. You guys care about our safety, right?
Of course.
That's awesome.
We got called.
So anyway, then I rode by and I was like, I'm just looking for your boss. I'm not going to swear at you. I'm not going to yell at you. And he's like, you better not, or you better not, and I'll fuck you up. So I think that's a criminal offense too. Wine guards, pleasure. Are you waiting on one of those?
You
New uniform?
gonna answer my question?
Very good. Can I get your name and badge number
You
verbally?
already have my name.
Badge number. Thank you. Thank you.
Please answer the question.
Sorry.
All right. What started this whole situation?
Just probably bad lawn service, and then them going to the office and lying to the office,
Bad
and
lawn service, like you're not satisfied with their lawn service again?
probably I would say that's accurate. And just tried to get him to do a decent job here, and then he went to the office and basically lied to them and made me look bad for wanting the community to be serviced better. You know, by Edward Rose and Son. I'm glad I have this water.
You say probably, like you're unsure, but I mean, you're the one that seems to have the issue with them, right? So, I mean, what is your issue with them?
I actually, one of my viewers, the last video I did was over at Building 5. They got a call. Can't remember that. Great Officer Van. He actually reads the Constitution. We had a great interaction. And one of the other guys, I had one of my videos at a stop at Kroger. But anyways, one of my viewers messaged Sycamore Creek is a shithole. I deleted it because it's my location. I have a YouTube following. It took me 2 days to realize it kind of is. So I already have they don't know this, which is the good part. They think they're getting me like evicted or something. I already found a new place. I'll be out here 6 weeks. Start moving. My lease ends on September 30th.
Probably
So
what you're hoping for.
yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. So that's kind of the whole reason. I don't think it was for a video for YouTube or anything, but I appreciate you guys being respectful. I'm an honest person. I'm known in the auditing community, police accountability, things like that. These guys are just really.
We believe in police accountability too, as you can see.
I don't. Oh yeah, there's the red light on the top. Oh, and the bottom. I see it. Yeah, those disappear though. So some of us just want to protect ourselves, just in case something gets a little out of hand. But
What's our ultimate resolution here for today? I mean,
me probably just honoring leaving them alone each time they come until I leave, which I have no problem
that
doing.
seems like a fantastic resolution.
Hey, smile for the viewers. You're gonna have a few ladies chime in. Is it Buting?
Buting, yep.
Buting, very cool. Like the new uniform.
Thanks.
Sure. There's the guy with the hat and the black hair that said, "I'm gonna fuck you up." Is that a crime, sir, that you're aware of?
Not unless
If we-
you can threaten, but unless you back it up or you have the means to do it, it's just words.
So, like the owner with the white hat, that can I show an example of what he did to me to you or something?
As long as you don't approach me.
Well, that was the whole idea.
Right.
Oh, well, I mean, it's funny. Some of these auditors would be like, "Can I get a shakedown?" They actually get shakedowns from cops. They don't get to remove the gun though, but they make it fun. They're not like just assholes to cops. They're trying to lessen the divide between the public and police, you know, to just have it better and more peaceful and de-escalated and all that. So they try to make fun with it. But I guess that's the solution from my end. I don't want to press charges, but I believe a crime's been committed against me. Say again?
I said de-escalation generally is the way to go. with
Yeah.
situations. And you kind of even said it yourself. That
I just
the best
woke
way
up
is
too.
fine.
This all happened just after I woke up. So if I seem a little, and then I ran my, got on my bike, and so that's why I grabbed the water. I went in and talked to Rachel. But I've actually been a great tenant for 3 years.
Someone
She's
that
just
works
the
here?
employee. Yeah, there. She's off now. She closed. She's in the black pants, so
Okay.
nobody else was there. But I didn't think he was going to show up, so I walked over there because he's like, "I'll be there in 5 minutes." He might have had a change of heart because I think they left and came back, or they just parked here, and it took them a few minutes to get in because we saw him go this way
All right.
from there.
So they're doing their lawn
Pleasure.
job, right?
Yeah.
You don't think it's a good job.
I'm doing my living.
You're doing your living,
Yeah.
recording your videos for your viewers, and you came out to speak with them because you were unsatisfied with the lawn service.
Probably. I didn't mean for you guys to have to waste your resources on this. I couldn't get a name from the dispatch person. I know I can get all the 911 call, and your body cams and everything. I don't feel there's probably going to be a need for that. But I think it's because I knew I was leaving and this needed to be addressed. But I didn't intend for him to call 911 and commit a crime and lie with a false 911 police report, which is essentially what happened. But society doesn't want to address that. I think the surveillance state wants rats. So we don't deal with the criminality of calling 911, at least in a misdemeanor sense, versus like trying to get somebody punished or hurt or imprisoned in a cage by lying. It's pretty bad.
Well, a lot of that is kind of subjective too. If someone calls 911 because they think they're in danger for anything, I mean,
Potentially.
it's hard to prove that they don't think they're in danger. You know what I mean?
That's a
If you're
good
calling
point.
911
That's
for something,
excellent
they believe
point.
that.
They could be having an anxiety attack.
So
That's a very good point. You sound smart in saying that.
They could have felt just as threatened as you. It's all perception.
Yeah.
So just because you say something that doesn't come across as aggressive or mean to you, but they may take it as offense, and he said something to you. So I guess what my partner's trying to get at is, what now?
Yeah, we got car number 1356 too, guys. Yeah, probably that. But what I was trying to get at, to answer your question specifically, is me already having a better place and moving forward is kind of what instigated this. But I didn't have anything to do with wasting you guys' time. It was them. I didn't do any assault. I didn't do any assaulting.
we show up. It's your job.
I think you guys should have recordings of the 911 call, or there should be a live feed for the times that there's erroneous information, which we know happens, and then it turns out to be like I'm in the cop car or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
We actually have that, and I can tell you, 9 times out of 10, what comes across is not actually what goes on, and everything changes, and every call's a fluid situation. So
Fluid. Yes, sir.
So again, what can we do for you?
Awesome. I don't know. I'll tell you what. If you wouldn't mind, if you guys could just, I do this with every officer that I encounter. If you could tell me the 5 elements of the First Amendment, you would get mad respect. I know you only learn a little bit at the beginning, and it's a short training in constitutional law study scenario. But there's 5 elements to the First Amendment. Wondered if you guys, this is one of them. You guys probably already know it. Yeah. Hey, thank you, sir. Yep. Any of them, like freedom of speech, one? Any others? All right, guys.
Yeah, we study them, but obviously.
Here we go, guys. They're out here enforcing our rights. The whole purpose for you guys is to enforce our rights, and you don't know them. It's sad, but
we're not here for history lessons. But you called about saying wasting our time, and now you want me to give you a history lesson on the Constitution.
Well, your job. You swore an oath to uphold the Constitution, so I don't want it to be
I did.
without
But
purpose, without
swear an oath to
intention.
go to every call and describe each article of everything in the Constitution.
Well, you're glad to be here. It's not a problem. You said we're having a great conversation. You've educated my viewers. You've educated myself. Thank you. I feel the same way about you. Thanks. What about this? Freedom to assemble, freedom to petition the government for redress of grievances, and then, you know, film, freedom of press, freedom of religion. So.
Getting kind of hungry over here.
Hey, he's paying all his employees to call 911 and waste their resources.
Essentially, the goal, the plan is.
Hey, I don't know if.
Leave them alone. They're gonna leave you.
I don't know if this. He said I seem like a good guy. I appreciate you. You've educated my viewers as well. So best to you, and of course the usual. Stay safe and de-escalate when you come across bad guys. They may not be bad guys. You know, possibly. You know, scenario. I would. You know what? I may be doing a speech with the Oakland County Sheriffs through my new church, Mount Zion. I've been going there for 6 months for mental health training to try to share my story. A lot has been happening with me. It's a lot from above. My YouTube channel is kind of in limbo, but it could be an income, you know, here in the next 6 months to a year, because I've been doing auditing for about 4 years. But how would I do that, the ride along?
Contact the sheriff's office. If you want to see what really happens and what we really deal with and how we actually de-escalate and see it firsthand and not from behind the lens,
Yeah.
come do a ride along.
Then you don't got to worry about FOIA information gathering. You're right there.
Everyone's gonna believe what I say. You're right, though. I have to probably take orders from you guys for safety reasons, but I could record as well, like you guys. I'll have to find out.
That's above our pay grade.
Yeah.
I know your pay grade ain't bad though, but anyway.
Yeah, like, and tell any auditor, come do a ride along.
Yeah, I respect you. I respect both of you. But unfortunately, I have this thing in my head from some experiences in life that I believe there are no good cops, and I'll explain myself, and I'm not malicious about it. There's the cops that commit crimes, that lie on police reports, that's a felony in Michigan, that murder, that torture people in handcuffs, etc. It's true. I mean, we know there are. And then there's the cops that witness these criminal events, these felonies, and don't report it. By the logic of the state and American jurisprudence, criminals by default. And then there's those that tell, and they're not police officers. But you guys have me optimistic and hopeful, and I feel that you're out there trying to serve.
Good people?
Yeah.
Well, we're people too, man.
Very good.
I only wear this uniform for 8 to 16 hours a day.
He's not bitter about that. You better be getting paid for that. Anyway, very respectful, professional. I sense the cordiality, and we appreciate that. So,
Awesome. What was your name again?
Mike.
Mike.
Yeah.
Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure. Thank you.
Take care.
All right, good luck, Mike.
Be safe. Thank you. All right, guys. So it went down pretty good. That's kind of the solution we came up with, right? Let them do their job.
Just kind of separate, don't interact with each other. Best case scenario.
We got 2070.
Well, you promise you're not going to come out the door with fingers in the air again, right?
Yeah, actually, I don't know, man. It's not really time to be funny, because you wasted resources and committed a crime 3 times.
Really?
Well, twice. You assaulted me, and then you called 911 illegally under criminal code, making a false police report. Yes, you should think about that. You have to think outside of the box and think for yourself, and not just go along with whatever flow you're in.
Start our de-interaction. Break out.
Yeah, very good.
All right, have a good
Next time, if they're open, I don't want you parked like that. Boot guards. Oh, we got a bootlicker over here. It's a pleasure, sir. Take care. Bootlicker number 1, bootlicker number 2. There's the finger, sir. Can you arrest him? He flicked me off. All right, guys, we're going to close this with the most beautiful girl in the neighborhood. All right, guys, there's the drive of fame. No drive of shame on this one.